And there we are. Alright, looks like everything's good on my side. So, greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and welcome to a bit of a shake-up in the schedule. It's honestly kind of funny looking back on it because I had been effectively spending this entire week thinking, okay, I want to make sure I give Golden Sun the time it deserves. So let's make sure that I'm able to play it at a time when I'm not going to be dead tired. And then I ended up failing miserably at that. So first I'm thinking, okay, I've already been having trouble with Wednesday streams because the prayer night is D&D night and that always runs long and therefore I'm tired by the time we get to stream time. So I'm thinking, okay, between that and work being a bit busier on Wednesdays, it makes sense to maybe move that to Friday since that's my other free day. So, alright, we'll go ahead and try it out while things are going to be busier at work. That should be fun. So once we hit that point, I'm thinking, alright, so Friday rolls around, looking forward to playing it, and then I realize, just yesterday, I'm trying to get through Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I realize, okay, I spent probably a combined total of 4 hours over 2 sessions trying to beat this damn stupid challenge. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? You've got a bunch of meetings that you'll have to listen to and sit in to not necessarily participate as much in for work, so you may as well just spend 3 hours or so, a little under that, just making sure that, okay, let's at least get this challenge battle done so that we can move on with my damn life. And you know what? We're this close already, so let's just close it out. So Friday ends with me thinking, I really don't want to play a JRPG right now. So instead I think, okay, we'll just swap the schedule around. It's YouTube. There's no overlord telling me to stream one game over another. I'm the boss of this channel. So you know what? We'll stream Riven on Friday and Golden Sun on Saturday. Clearly that'll be a good idea, right? Surely then, I will not be burnt out and will be more than enthusiastic to dive into a JRPG, right? And then Saturday ended up being physically demanding because it's my day to do stuff around the house, and the thing that needed doing was the lawn, because we've had rain the last couple of weeks and the lawn needed doing, and now I'm very tired. Ugh, it's not even done, that's the worst part. So, to offset that, I'm about a third of the way through a tall drink that has 2 shots of tequila in it, so we'll see what happens tonight. We will see what happens tonight. It's gonna be either the best stream or the worst stream of the week. Here goes nothing. Although, to be fair, it's only competing with the Riven stream, but you get the point. So, we'll go ahead and see what chat's up to, then we will get to the game itself. Apparently the game is telling me to go because I've been sitting in the stream for too long. Either way, let's see what chat's been up to while we were waiting. So now did you see the GBA video that I sent when we were talking cringe? I did, and the line delivery on that, excuse me, and the line delivery on that is so bad it goes from being cringe to being funny. I'm only a third into my drinks, Ink Lou. It's okay, we're fine. Let's see. Ever watch a Rankin Bass film like The Year Without a Santa Claus? I've seen some of the Rankin Bass Christmas stuff, but I couldn't tell you much about anything else he's done. What else is chat up to? Hey Regal, spending 2 hours chasing a dog through the woods because it wanted to chase a deer was not fun? Yeah, there's a deer that's been stopping by my neighborhood for a while now. Been hanging out eating the taller grass because I've been letting that go, so that's been amusing. Seeing it has been almost a daily occurrence now. Thankfully, I only have cats who stay away from big animals and not a dog who wants to chase it. My dog keeps trying to eat our fence, Regal. That's not fun either. Yeah. So, apart from that, thoughts on Sega right now? I wish they would stop putting Denuvo in things so that I can support them unreservedly. Let's see, what else is there? And I'm assuming Gilgamesh was responding to my cringe comment with that latest. It was both depending on how you ask. Fair enough. What the heck is that? Should really be a bigger meme? The problem is, I don't know where that's from, so I suspect that's probably why. If you bundled it into something like a Maxor video, it would probably go everywhere. Because I think it's funny because we were talking about the Metal Gear stuff earlier. His video on Metal Gear Rising Revengeance literally caused a resurgence in Metal Gear memes, which was hilarious. But either way, looks like that's pretty much caught up on chat. So, the objective for tonight is simple. So, over here, we are first going to try and figure out our way through there. Looking around, I did look up the solution because I don't feel like being smart. Apparently, there should be a way in order to get up onto the fence posts. And once I've been able to do that, I should be able to go over to a spot where I can then jump down and get at the chamber down here. I'm just not sure how. Maybe if I approach it from a specific direction? Look around, right? What's over in this direction? Alright, so nothing too much there. Am I allowed to jump into the well? Am I allowed to jump into the well? Also, I'm gonna figure out what to do with those walnuts at some point. Alright, let me just remind myself real quick what to do. Okay. Walk on the wooden logs. Northeastern? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. I'm a moron. Look, Ma, no hands. So now that I'm here... So apparently I can use a Synergy ability to get rid of that. I need to use... Is it Whirlwind or Gust? Whirlwind will work by the looks of it. Goodbye. Alright, and that brings us over to this side where we can then use this to get through. Alright, now we have another Djinn at our disposal. Alrighty, a Jupiter Djinn, huh? Alrighty then. Okay, and that's the only thing I really needed to worry about in town, so... Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do here? I don't think so. So at this point, now that we've attended to that, the main thing I need to worry about is heading to the south. Because the one area that we weren't able to explore before because the town, because the town had been overrun and turned it, and all the townsfolk turned into trees, apparently there's something over this way we can attend to. So, we'll be heading in that direction now. What else chap been up to? So the game that clip was from is called Tales of Fantasia? Phantasa? Yeah, well. Either way. It will be both depends on how you ask if it was referenced. Well, not sure I understand that point, Gilgamesh, but then again, it could just be me for all I know. Either way, let's just beat these guys up and move on with my life. Hiya! Alright, the bat falls as expected. There we go. Anything else you consider so bad it becomes funny, Jay? Not off the top of my head. I need to think about that a bit more. And I'm a bit, well... I suspect I'm not going to do a lot of thinking tonight, given how things have currently gone, so we'll see how it goes. See how things play out, I should say. Okay, so I believe our next objective was down this way, correct? Yes, we got the bridge over here that... I wonder if I can get through this way now. Impair. Okay, so that's a defense drop, but I don't think that's anything too scary given the circumstances. Oh, not at all. Ah, there we are. Now we can get to Kalima Bridge. Are you going to cross the bridge? Oh, right. Go right ahead. You have anything more to say, sir? For a while, I thought no one would ever cross this bridge again. Enjoy every crossing, for it could be your last. That's cryptic. Alrighty then, let's take a look around. And get immediately into combat. Maulers, huh? Okay, so I think. Actually, I should check to see what the new Jin got assigned to real quick. Go ahead and knock these maulers out then and find out. Alright, so Gus got put onto Flint. Well, Isaac, huh? Given the circumstances, it probably makes the most sense to help Ivan out, given the circumstances. Let's see. Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, let's buff him up further, since that he seems to lean into that element. Alright. What else is Chad up to? Lumber's here, I've got too much free time, so I'm just do the usual and collect uranium and hydrogen. Oh, that'll go well. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this. Alright. Oh, right, you still have the growth stuff because of the specific Jin assigned to you. You ended up with impact. Interesting. Curious to see how that works out by virtue of which Jin is in play. I wonder what would happen if I swapped around. Oh, there's a bunch of swapping around I could do for the Jins, to be fair. Seems like there's a fair amount of customization you can do. Might be worth experimenting on my own time. Eruption Temple. How did you get here? Is the bridge open again? Really? Then I can go home to Kalima now. I thought I'd never go home, what with the cursed forest and all. Gems from the sky, blue lights in the north, all omens of disaster. They match legends of destruction described in our oldest scrolls. Well, that's certainly accurate in a sense. My newbie. Blue lights in the north. Terrifying. A rain of broken stars. A forest suddenly grows. All omens. And terrible ones with the way you're describing it. Alrighty. Nyunpa has not eaten in days. He's going to waste away to nothing. Now who's Nyunpa? Isn't it noble of him to try to save the world by becoming enlightened? However, I really do not want to see Nyunpa waste away. Wonder what that's about. Welcome, weary wanderer. What aid do you seek? Alright then, so you're just the usual priest character. Alright. Wonder why that's there. Sure that won't be relevant as we go forth. Who might you be? Mind if I check around? Yeah, I'm sure he's not gonna mind, right? A unicorn ring. What that though? Used to remove poison, huh? Just throw it onto Mia for now. It's an equipable. May as well. See what kind of effect that has. Well, we can't get behind that little temple. I'm assuming that's intended to be a temple, but it's hard to say. Hopefully I won't regret using that. Probably not the biggest deal anyway. We'll find out, won't we? Well, I guess all I can do is keep pressing forward and see if I end up... Oh, hey! Oh, right, that was the warning given by the spirit... Well, the tree spirits. Right, I'm gonna have to deal with all sorts of crap soon, aren't I? That's gonna be fun. Is that why they gave me all that? Just in case I need it? Yeah, probably. Blast them! Okay, so blast doesn't do a lot to lizard men. Or was it just the plasma? Oh, it must have been the plasma. Ow! Rude, sir. How much damage does this do then? Alright, as expected. Okay, cool. Now, what's this way? Who are you? Ogal Forest. What's this say? The broken sign reads, North Fuchin Temple, South Mogul Prairie. Alright, so I have to go south if I want to press ahead then, huh? Knowing my luck, there's going to be all sorts of mazes and such I'll have to go through. Alright, I believe I can just swing at you and be relatively fine. No, that was more damage than I was hoping for. I better hit the heal button a couple times just in case. There we go. What else is chat up to? Look, all I'm saying is 4th of July about to make nuclear. Oh boy. That's what we need. Alright, nothing that way. What lies this way? Can I just loop around? I mean, it's possible, to be fair. Alright, Garrett doesn't have a lot when it comes to... Actually, that could be fun. Let's see how effective Impact is. Oh, and it even goes first. Very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh god. Seems to skip me. You say a lot, and you also prod me a little, well, a lot whenever I miss you, so... Starting to address your comments can be opening a can of worms for better or worse. Let's see. I can think of one thing that's so bad it's good. Let's see, the dub of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I posted that in React as well. Yeah, what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? I'm familiar with the line, but... I'll have to check it out at some point. Remind myself of the fact I should say. Might be worth checking out the Castlevania games at some point, though I hear that they're tough as nails. What's up?
What's this about Castlevania?
Tempted to play it at some point, though it's just a matter of finding time as always.
Yeah, the only real introduction we had to it was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with those two characters.
I mean, I've seen the animated show on Netflix, and, well, I haven't looked at...
It has a show for it?
Yeah, if you wanted to... Well, it has a couple right now. There's a... Huh. Useful. So there's a starting one that I think... Well, I guess there's 2 shows technically on Netflix for Castlevania. I've heard Castlevania Nocturne's not worth checking out and isn't all that good. And to be fair, the one before then, I believe, is considered to be good for the first and second seasons and a resounding meh otherwise. But still, I mean, I watched all of the first season and thought, well, all of the first series and thought it was alright, so.
Yeah, so I just need to give the whole thing a try just to see if they were right.
Hang on. When did I get this?
Ragnarok.
Hang on, is this because I just leveled up? Okay, this I gotta see. Also, how effective is that ability? Oh, you can go your usual. Yeah, help Ivan out. Yeah. Alright, how bad? Oh, jeez. Alright, that looks okay, yeah, that's impressive. Given the amount of damage that it dealt, well, given the amount of power points it required, I would hope that it would be good, but still.
Definitely Ragnarok rocked that mob.
Get out of here.
Just getting back to dishes, so...
Exactly, get out of here.
You better follow up on it once it's done.
What, so I can close... Well, yeah, my office door is currently off its hinges because it needs to be repainted. There's a lot of stuff that needs doing around this house. I keep failing to make time for it because I am intelligent. Sorry. Drink almost went down the wrong pipe. Give me a second.
Well...
Yeah. I don't know how much you're able to hear of the brother when he's that far away. I do have a noise gate in play. Okay, I'm good. I'd have to drink a little bit more to clear my throat all the way, but should be fine. Let's see. Yeah, that should do. Hiya!
Oh no, bottles.
Yeah, he's gonna want that back. Thank you. You can just throw it on the downstairs closet for now. You get my point. This take us. Hang on, is this just repeating the same map? Right, this forest is meant to be a maze, huh? Alrighty then. Okay, so you I just have to smack a bunch, so it's like the yeah, you don't need to crack the rock. Alright. The rest of you can just take a swing. There we go. And we're good. So, what all has chat been up to? Sorry, I'm very distracted and halfway through a tall drink, so I'm probably going to be very distracted. Apologies in advance. Wonder how powerful that is. Let's see. Guess we'll find out. Alright. We know how powerful that is, at least. Quite useful. That one's already down, huh? Alrighty then. Ow! That did a lot to Mia. Ugh, AoE. Crap. I guess we're going back to healing. To be fair, it's not as if I'm in any major danger, but still. Alright, Mia. Heal thyself. What else is chopping up to? Okay, so talking more about the dub thing that you mentioned. So it's something that ended up being repeated elsewhere. And then talking about progress in Final Fantasy VII. Wait, who is it that just leveled up? And I guess I'll find out when I see this spell list, huh? Got anything of interest this way? Alright, this repeated, so presumably not the way forward. Alright. I don't remember how dangerous you are. Don't take any chances anyway. Planet Diver, huh? Alright, let's check it out. Did I say 7 instead of 5, Gilgamesh? My bad. Although, I'm not being gaslit, am I? I thought I said 5. Oh well. I can read. And again, I usually default to Final Fantasy VII. I'm only halfway down. Come on, it's only a shot of tequila, effectively. Chill. So, all I'm hearing is that this is the fish... Okay, so this just... Hang on, this is new. Okay. Oh, man. I hope you're not expecting anything intelligent tonight at the rate things are going. Actually, you don't have that much in the way of synergy, so... Wonder how effective that sleep spell is. Find out. Yeah, 1 in 3. Not the worst outcome. Ow. Wonder if it had an easier time because that's where this spell was centered. It's possible. Still, go ahead and take your swings at this one to knock it down the rest of the way. That implies we expect intelligent things from you? I'm not that bad, come on. I mean, to be fair, there's a reason why the review channel is wholly scripted, but still. Ooh, a gym. How do I reach you? Just kill it. Okay, that was a lot of damage, actually. Heal thyself. The rest of you kill it. Oh, great, I'm not even allowed to heal. Let's see if I can figure out how to access it. Alright, now you can heal yourself. Congratulations. Probably should have taken care of that before now, but hey. And may as well give a small heal to Garrett as well, just to be on the safe side. We've never had intelligence anyway, so not much changed. Oh, come on, I'm not that bad.
Are you sure?
I haven't needed to pull up a guide for Ribbon yet, brother. Don't you give me guff. Okay. So this way's effectively barred. Am I able to move... Actually, I wonder if the move spell can affect that rock. It can. Nice. Now that we've done that... Okay, so I need to move this one out of the way a little bit, so I can go over here. Okay. Now, save your energy. Actually, if I'm not worried, I can always just use one of the Jinn if I want to burn this down a little faster. Actually, yeah, probably not a bad option, I suppose, if I'm trying to save on psi energy. Let's see. Wrench your foe to drop its attack, restore HP with Calming Water. That doesn't make sense to use either of those right now. Hiya! Alright, oh yeah, one of the conversations that's being had in chat is about emulation, as always, because Gilgamesh likes asking about why people are silly. And then says all sorts of stuff about me and wonders why people are silly, but never mind that. Anyway, let's... I like Dolphin, but why did they try to put it on Steam? I suppose you could argue just for notoriety, because Steam is the biggest market for consoles. I'm gonna have to fight you, huh? Steam is a major market for consoles, so you can hardly blame them for wanting to try and tap into that, perhaps. Or at least gain greater notoriety by doing so. Still, not exactly a smart decision long term, huh? Actually, you need to heal. Yeah, that'll do. And then, let's see how much damage Plasma does. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh wow, already casting Briar again? Ow. That's gonna start hurting. Alright, good. At least you're fine. Yeah, you better use your stronger heal spell on... Actually, you don't need to this time, technically speaking, so... Unless he hits you some point during all this. How powerful is water against you? Find out. Actually, this ain't a bad option, I suppose. I suspect this thing's gonna be annoying to deal with. Oh my god. Hit it! Hit it with hitting! Oh, it also does damage, too. Excellent. So what's after Rivet? It is the FPS you mentioned? Yes, that is the current plan. I may as well say what my original plan was anyway, since that it's gonna be a while before I can bring it to fruition. The plan was that I was looking for something that was more of, for lack of a better word, a known quantity. Because I thought it would be nice to dig up something that I'm more familiar with, just to have some, well, just to shake things up. And what I settled on was to look at Flying Wild Hog's version of Shadow Warrior. Because I've played the game already, but I have a fun time with it, and it's been a while since I've... Oh, good, it failed to run. Excellent. So, I figured it would be fun to show it off, have some fun with the silly dialogue, have some fun with the fun gameplay. And then immediately after that, I could say, alright, we had a grand old time with this. Now, let's show off what the original version had to say for itself. That was the plan anyway. But, well, here we are. Oh, nice. Alright, we got it. Hit it with hitting, Sunjay Art of War. I mean, I've said kill it with killing before now, but never mind me. Alrighty. Warts. What are you capable of, good sir? Revive a downed ally. Oh, very useful. Quite useful indeed. Whoops, not where I meant to move that. Wanted to move you this way and see what kind of difference it makes. And I suppose it wouldn't make much of one, huh? Still, either way, I guess we can just go run the long way anyway. Honestly, I find the blind games more fun because people's reactions are more fun. And that is fair. Still, I wanted to have some fun doing something a little different, so... I figured it'd be fun to first go through something I'm familiar with, and then check out something that I'm less familiar with, especially given that from a tonal standpoint, it is a very different beast, to put it mildly. So, I figured that alone would make for a nice change of pace. I even got a proper mousepad so my mouse would stop having issues just explicitly for that. And to be fair, I needed to get a new mousepad anyway, because my mouse was having trouble. I mean, the smart person would just say, okay, I just need to clean the surface it's on, or I can just get a mousepad. Still, we'll be getting back to that before too long, but I wanted to go to something more familiar just for fun. Alrighty, what do we got here? The way forward, or is this another endless pathway? I guess we'll find out before too long. Huh, interesting that there's... I guess those act... Well, I guess these technically act as summons, but still, interesting. I'll have to experiment with all of them before too long, but for now... I guess just to burn through these guys. Actually, I'm kind of... You know what, I may as well experiment while I'm here, right? I want Pikmin soon after Golden Sun is done. Honestly, I've got a different thing in mind. Because my plan for the Friday slot, if it ends up being the permanent fixture, is that... Oh god, that was actually really damn close. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to have to just hit Cure Well on Ivan. Let's see. I'm not going to worry about trying to kill that guy quickly. So my plan with the Friday time slot is that at some point I thought... Okay, that's fine. I thought it would be interesting to look back at Pokemon X and Y just to try and see, okay, so we're about to get a Pokemon Legends game set in that same region, so let's take a look and see what the original game has to say for itself, right? Interesting. Giving me this. I'm not going to complain, but we're nearing an end. Nope, this is a repeat. So my thought was, since that would probably end up being, well, since the Fridays used to be co-op night at one point, it made sense to me to just immediately go to that as soon as I was done with Golden Sun, which will put the brother on a bit of a clock to set up his end, but hey. He could honestly use the clock anyway, since that he has a very particular approach to Pokemon games that is leading him to be stubborn on that count, let's put it that way. Alrighty. High energy. Alright, I'll have to use it more than once, that's fine. High energy. Ooh. Well, I haven't even played the game, Lou. I would expect that any team that you have as of right now would absolutely roast me. Mostly because I don't have a Pokemon team right now, but never mind that. Okay, so we got that over there. Okay. Since I've got all my Synergy back, I can afford to go haywire. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what this guy can do, huh? I'm trying to remember. Well, let's find out. Kalos suffers from not getting a third version. Yeah, I remember people jokingly saying that, hey, we finally got Pokemon Z. It just so happens to be a Legends game. I'll be very curious to see what they end up doing with it, because I really liked Legends Arceus. Huh. Substantial boost to wind power. So, honestly, X and Y is kind of bland. Well, I guess we'll run into that at some point then, won't we? Still, my thought was that with it being a duo stream, the brother will have ample time to talk trivia, and just talk in general. I'll have ample time to just mill about and remind myself of what a standard Pokemon game looks like, standard in a general sense anyway. And it'll probably just be a more chill evening, relatively speaking. Alright, so that's one direction. What's over this way? Trouble is what? I don't feel like fighting you. Okay, so is this gonna be a repeated path again? Yes, as expected. Looks like pretty much everything that isn't the way forward is a repeated path. Oh? You again? We're playing Frogger now? Oh, another. Hang on. Hello. Oh, that's meant to be an 8. I feel like you should be coloring it something different if you want me to think that, but okay. Alrighty then, let's have it out. Alright, let's bolster everyone's defense. Yeah, let's just hit it with all the good stuff. I need that Platinum Soul Link hardcore time Nuzlocke soon, Jay. I don't think I'll go that far. Oh god! That was only 39 damage? Wonder how bad it would have been if I hadn't bolstered my defense. I don't know if I'd go that far. Let me put it this way. If I'm ever able to make YouTube a full-time job, I will celebrate with a Nuzlocke. Huh. These must be your normal abilities when you don't have anything bound to you. Ooh, you can pull that out now, huh? Although, we're probably better off letting Mia experiment with that, aren't we? Go ahead and try Heat Wave out, then. Alright, let's see what Narrate does. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Oh god, that's scary. And take freaking that. Maybe Jay should play a Souls-like? Eventually. Wham! Solid damage. Alright, so we need to go heal on that just to make sure you survive. Let's see. I don't necessarily have time to inflict Ramesses on anyone, so just hit with Venus for now. Resistance isn't going to be that important, so hit with Plasma. Restore. Interesting. That's useful. Ow. I'm assuming... Oh yeah, the heal doesn't work, huh? Ow. I guess I've got an excuse to use Quartz after all. Hit with Tundra. Alright, an AoE blast. That's fine. Has no effect. What? Is it randomized as to when it actually works? That's random. Oh hey, I have an excuse to use that, huh? Actually, who has the... never mind. Just keep hitting. Alright, you were gonna use Flint. Yeah, let's just lay on with as much damage as we can. Unable to move. Okay, this is actually a pretty dangerous fight. Alright, if this doesn't work, I'll be concerned. Debilitate, huh? No effects, thank God. Alright, full health restore, huh? Useful. Alright, that should buy us time in order to get everybody healed up. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Fine, huh? What's that do? The synergy is blocked. Okay. That's random. Whoa! That much damage, huh? Where was that earlier? Huh. Okay then. Ah, that must have been the obligatory boss battle before leaving the forest, huh? Oh, hey, we've even got a town over here we can stop by. Xeon, huh? Before we get any further, though, let's save. Whoops. Yes, it's okay to save. Not sure where I'm supposed to go, but I guess we can go ahead and take a look around here. This is Xeon. Travelers are welcome here. Relax. Stay long. Are you done? Disasters from the sky. Many, many thieves. But I do not worry. Xeon has many kung fu masters. Master Fei is strong. Assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. Warriors should learn about the towns they visit. Just traveling and fighting is a sad life. All the people who come to eat are from Xeon. What happened there? I don't think I need to worry about that just yet. Normally, many merchants come to the village, but they have not come yet. I think that is strange. I wonder if they're being caught up in whatever nonsense is going on. Quite possible, anyway. Look around. This is the mulberry orchard. When the season comes, all Xeon comes to harvest. Alrighty then. I'll take that. Anything else? Ooh, a gin. Xeon is the village of Kinu. Kinu means silk. Silk makes the best cloth. Alright done. How do I get up there? How do I get over to the gin? Don't see an obvious way through that. You gonna do it again? My kung fu is strong. If you go to Master Fei's school every day, someday you will be strong too. Alright then. Martial arts are very popular in Xi'an. All warriors should learn martial arts. Then? Young warriors, very gallant. You came through Mogul Forest? Incredible. I respect your deeds. Alrighty then. My clothes are not silk. Silk is very expensive. Only the wealthy wear it. Yeah. Alright, anything worth getting? None? Any good weapons? That's pricey. Oh, wow. Alright, so that's the most expensive thing on the list. And it shows. I may as well hand it off to... Yeah, that'll be fun. At some point, I'm gonna find out what all those game tickets are for. Alright, so both of them have a depth cloak now. Okay, so I can bolster their defense a little bit, but that doesn't seem worth right. Yeah, that's a solid defense boost. I'll take it. What's the silver circlet for? Ooh, useful. Yeah, that seems worth. One of these days I'm going to find that out. Okay, then... not the biggest defense boost. I'm going to be spending a bunch of money. I want to make sure it's worth my while, right? Worth the silver circlet here, and not as much. Now, is it worth bolstering your well, actually, that is a solid... Oh? You can use the battle rapier. Tempting, actually. And you can use the battle mace, huh? Okay, interesting that there's some interesting that they're not just following anything strict for this. Alright then, I guess... Hang on, did I not say to equip it immediately? Interesting that it didn't immediately get rid of the Shaman Rod. Well... That's easy enough to fix. Can't buy it. Interesting. Alright then. How do I get to you? And what might this be? What are you doing? You made me spill my water. That does work. Interesting. Is that how I get to the gin? I might have to move it first, but let's see if I can. Nope. Probably have to burn it away now, but... Although I might have to move things around a bit. That ended up not having much of an effect. Wonder what kind of effect that'll have on your available synergy. So you end up with growth instead. Interesting how that works. Kind of wish it were easier to tell at a glance what you had access to, but... well. Dion Silk is sent on Silk Road to Tolby. Tolby is a big town in the southwest. turn then. Alright, so it eventually goes away. So if I try and pester you further along, perhaps I can make this work. Aha! And now if I use the ice power... Do I need to be closer? Come on, I'm literally right on top of it now. What are you doing? There you go. Nice. Do I have to fight you? I do not. Nice. Another water gin, huh? Missed. Let's take a look. Alrighty then. Kinda surprised we only have one fire gin right now. Oh well. Anything to be found by going in here? Follow Silk Road. When you see the mountain fork, go north. Then you will see Alton. Right? There's a mine in Alton. There's lots of steel and lots of gems. Wonder how relevant that'll end up being. Guess we'll find out. Yes, I know I've been ignoring chat, but it looks like you guys are having fun speaking amongst themselves, and I'm in figure out what I'm supposed to be doing mode. You warriors should visit Master Fei's school. Let's see if this is it over here. Now looks it. Game to watch? Promise me you will be quiet. Just listening does not make one strong. I learn by watching. Flexibility and jumping are very important in Kung Fu. Strong kicks are very important. Very busy. Speaking with his daughter Feiji. Cannot enter now. I want to learn, so I train. See that line? Stand there and use Chi. If that tree falls, I will take you to see Master Fei. What do you mean by using Chi? Is there a specific power that I need to unleash? Actually, I'm curious to see what I can get from trying to mind read it. As expected. And just let me walk through here, huh? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything that can be boofed through that. Well, I guess we can swap our Jin around and see what we get. Alright, so that didn't have any effect on you. Alright, so that didn't give us anything useful. That gave you the cure options, huh? Interesting. So I guess it's quartz that's affecting me, huh? What am I supposed to... None of these work. Yeah, because it's using ply for that, so it's not meant to be something used in relation to... Hacker with chi. I wonder what they mean by using chi. Wonder if I just need to talk around... Well... I wonder if I can learn anything from trying to mind read people. Alright, so nothing important there. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Someone out here I can talk to for this? I haven't been in here yet, have I? Well, useful, but not exactly what I had in mind. Let's see. I learned the technique from you? What, am I supposed to unequip? Huh. Wonder if it makes a difference if I unequip my weapon. Whoops. I doubt it'll make a difference, but let's find out real quick. I didn't think so. I'll give it 5 minutes before I look something up. Is there a specific gin that I missed? Unlikely. Can't forget the 5-minute thing. Wonder what I'm missing. Am I here too early? Possibly. Hang on. Interesting. So, it looks like, as of right now, it's something that's more optional than anything else. But it looks like I'm gonna have to go over to that temple if I want any sort of progress on that. Although, let's see. Yushin Temple. Alright, looks like I'll have to go back to the temple if I want this. I'll make a save anyway, just to be on the safe side. Oops. As it looks like it might take us a while to get through, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it looks like I am missing something that is technically optional, but, well, here we are. Gonna take us a while to get there. I guess I'll have an opportunity to look at chat then while I'm waiting. Oh, man. It makes sense to try and press on with the main story and come back to this later. Maybe? Can I even get back, actually? Actually, that might be a legit concern given the circumstances. Huh. I'm not sure I can get back. Let me go. Garrett's gonna get knocked down at this rate. Oh, come on! I think I can get back, actually. Damn. I guess I'll have to wait until I can double back. Alright, let's go hit it in to get Ivan back on his... well, Garrett back on his feet. Huh. I guess I'll have to double back there at some other time. Don't think I reasonably can get... her. Oh, Garrett's still knocked down, huh? Yeah, you get completely different stuff, huh? Let's see. Is it possible to get back? Doesn't look it. I'm honestly not sure it is. Alright, please get up this time. I like living. I like winning. There we go. Only half, but... oh geez, that was a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Guess that technically times out in my favor, but still. Man, that ability hurts. Might have to do some offline grinding at this rate. Still, that's the only way. This area. Huh. There's no way back. Is there a way back? Let me check real quick. Okay, it looks like I'll have to... Oh. It looks like I'll have to wait on that. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to wait a while before I can see to that then. So be it. Alright, we continue with the main story then. That's what I get for being a little too enthusiastic, I suppose. Anything of interest this way? No. Okay, fine, we'll have it out. There we go. That knock them all out? And not quite. Please stop hurting. Alright, just kill it quickly. There we go. Alright, let's get Mia back to health. Well, back to healthy. There we go. Alright, this way. Alright, so if I can't attend to that, I better just write a note to myself real quick. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm missing with this. Probably a fair amount, actually. Let's see. Not affect your game in the long run? Alrighty. Alright, looks like there wasn't too much that I missed by doing that. Fair enough. We'll let it go then. Well, let me just write. There we go. Alright, now I just gotta smack these guys a bunch. Hiya! Alright, not too much damage. Should be able to just murk you easily enough. There we go. Ooh. And already trouble. So be it. It'll be easy enough to knock you over, though, given the circumstances. Oh right, the ransack ability that does all the damage. Just what I always wanted. To be fair, they slowly do restore your abilities, so it's not as if I have to worry too much, but still. Assuming this is the way I need to go. Maybe yes, maybe no. Guess we'll find out. Okay, fine, I'll fight you. Yeah, may as well go all out on this one. I don't think they'll converge enough to where they could take anyone down. Not if that one dies especially. Alright, so you take a beating, but that's okay. Alright, you've already used Fizz, so may as well just use the heal button for Ivan. That should be enough. Looks like I'll have to use the heal button independent of anything then. So be it. Cool. Both of them are dead ends. Or at least appear so. Wonder where I'm actually supposed to go then. Let's find out. Oh. North Alton Mine, West Llama Temple. Alright then. Or how I get rid of those. Probably an ability I don't have by virtue of not... well, an ability I don't have then. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. I could actually be useful with that. Hang on. Now this gets interesting. We have that. Means we can go over this way. Anything good? Power bread. Alrighty then. Hang on, am I full on items? Yeah, it looks like it. See, is there anything else I can condense down? Ready then? I can just get back down this way. Alright, doesn't look like we can get through there yet. So, guess we're compelled this way. Alright, what lies here? Alton. Is this your first time to visit Alton? It must look a lot like a coastal town, huh? Nothing gets by you. Alton never even had a well in the old days. Water-spewing monsters are what waterlogged the village. This looks like something I can use with Moon. It is. Psy Crystal. Remind me what that does? Okay. I'll hang on to him. Even the mine is submerged. No one can enter it. If we could just destroy the monsters, all the water should drain away. You can't drink the water the monster spews. It's disgusting. Won't anyone even slay those beasts? Hello. Well, this sounds like a job for us. We'll get ourselves into trouble. Alton always used to run short on water. Now we're all flooded in. Either way, we just have bad luck when it comes to water. My store is submerged. I want to sell armor, but there's no way. Well, let's rough it up then. Gonna make me chase after you, huh? Well, let's go ask around first before I get into any fight. Major fight. How can those creatures spit up so much water? Oh no, what will I do if all my merchandise is soaked? Yeah. Alright then. Let's go rough them up. Ship.
Fighting some sort of water or creatures, are ya?
Something like that.
Anyways, how did we manage to go through so much of the howlings for the kitchen?
You asked, you tell me, I don't know. I've got more important things to worry about in the moment. Alright, so you're just gonna flee up that way, huh? If I didn't already understand the concept of frost, but okay. I'm just gonna have to keep pursuing you to the ends of the earth? Probably. Some sort of water monster.
No. Almost looks like a maybe raptor ship. In terms of body
Well, it's hard to
build.
tell with just the sprite there. Alright, let's rough it up.
Oh wow, it kind of does look like a theropod shape, doesn't it?
Ooh, that's something new for you. Let's see how effective it is.
Considering you're up against some water and ice, I imagine it'd be very.
I'm not sure. It's hard to tell what is and isn't effective against people sometimes. Alright. Solid damage onto Ivan, but manageable, perhaps.
Just from how big it is, probably is tanky.
I guess we'll see how long it takes to bring down, huh? Yeah, you used Fizz recently. Fizz will hit him with this then, while we're at it. Wonder what I can get from using three of the water chip. Ugh, that's gonna do a lot. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Bile. Frost jewel, huh? Okay, so that lowered the water level a little bit. There's probably more water monsters that we have to contend with, right? Guess we'll see. I guess we will see. That partially got they handle it, but clearly that's not it. Still, looks like we can at least get into the mines, which presumably means we can get further along and deal with the other creature, right? Find out. The monsters that did this were here right now. It'd give them such a smack. I'm just kidding. I'm opposed to all this file. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright. Let's see. So, got a mine we can enter there. Righty then. Guess our best option is to go into this part of the mines and go deal with whatever other water monster we can find. Although, before we get too far along, Let's hit cure a couple times on people who need it. That should do. Anything on this map specifically? Not exactly what I was thinking of, but still. And you end up dead in a hurry. Alright, I wanted to see what the third thing does. Although I suppose I can always set it to standby and get something interesting out of that. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be annoying. Fake sphere. This ought to be interesting. Let's take a look. They're taking solid hits and still shrugging them off. That's a bit concerning. Alright, you've used a fair amount of psi energy, so go ahead and just take swings with your normal weapons. I guess you can keep hitting with plasma. Now, what's Neptune do for us? This ought to be interesting. Alright, how powerful? Alrighty then. Not that much damage, but it looks like it was also, well, it looked like that was an AoE blast, so how much damage from an AoE blast? Respectable. Alright, so I don't want you focused as much on... I may as well hit with Ramesses while we're here. Alright, keep hitting them. Or miss, I guess. Alrighty then. Not quite enough to kill the rest of the way, huh? Useful. Alrighty then. Now, what lies this way? Dead end. Got it. I don't feel like fighting everything. Oh, looks like that was one of the monsters we need to deal with. Let's see. See what Jupiter can do to that. Alright, have it out. Nice. Alright, relatively straightforward to take down. Alright, there's one of the monsters we need to slay. Interesting. Presumably I need to flip this switch in order to go where I need to. Find out. Alright, let's move. Ah, nice. Alright, you. Time to perish. Let's see what I can get away with. Water blessing. Oh god. That was less damage than I was expecting, honestly, but I'll take it. Actually, that won't matter too much. We'll probably just heal everybody in case there's trouble, so that should be fine. Yeah, just hit him. I just realized I gave Garrett all of the supporting Jin, didn't I? Funny how that worked out. Alright, you can just take a swing with this. Alright, how about it? Yes, I know I've been ignoring chat. I'll see to it at the end at this point. Alright, didn't need much more than that. Okay. Now there's a bit to check out by virtue of the water level dropping again. Go look around. I'll have to do a bunch of exploring at this point. Interest in this map? Well, in this section, I should say. I don't feel like doing that. Okay, fine, I guess I am. And may as well just obliterate them as best we can. Kinda surprised it didn't kill all the way, but alright. That didn't kill? I'm honestly kind of surprised at that. Ah well, you should fall quickly though. There we go. What's over this way? Just lead back to... Oh, that must just lead back to where I was. Fair enough. I guess that's just the quick way back. I don't want to explore too much. Edge. Interesting. I'm not able to break through this because I don't have the force. Let's see, there was some sort of force synergy that I could collect earlier, so I guess I'm not getting access to this? Well, just take a capture of this. If I remember to look at this later. That'll be the real fun, right? Eh. Fine, I'll fight you, dang. Please tell me they die quick. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, it looks like they fall quick. Alright, get him. Nice. Alrighty then. Let's see. Memory serves, there was another way I could check out as well. Man, you do not want me to avoid combat encounters today, do you? Too bad. Alrighty, so if memory serves, there was another way I could check out as well. Must have inadvertently chose the way I'm supposed to go, given that... Oops. Not where that's a target. Alright, hit him. Rude. Okay then. Alright, one falls and the other should follow suit. Assuming that we don't dodge everything. I guess that works. Level 15, nice. So anything of interest in this way? Let's have a look. Wonder if there's another water monster here that can be dealt with. Yeah, it looks like it if there's a skippable minecart through here. Just have to find where said minecart is. I may as well have some fun with the gin while I'm trying to get through this, right? I don't think resistance will matter too much against these enemies, but still. Apparently, earth attacks don't do a whole lot. Good to know. Guess we'll have fun with it. Earth attack anyway, just for grins, but still. Alright then. Okay, so the other minecart coming from up here, huh? Alright, well we've seen this song and dance once already, so it should be relatively easy pickings. I just need to flip this switch over here. Just a tarantula, huh? Where's the catch? No catch? Honestly, kind of surprised there wasn't a catch. Well, whatever the case may be, let's take a look around. See where this leads us. There we are. Now, is there an enemy this way that we can mess with? Well, there's a treasure chest, but that's not exactly what we were looking for. And just in case they somehow don't die after all that. Alright, how much damage is this gonna be? There we go. And falls quickly. Alrighty. Huh. I forgot that mimics are in this game. Well, kill. Quickly. Ow. Oh god. Wow, that knocked me out? Jeez. That I wasn't expecting. That I wasn't expecting at all. Holy crap. That was a lot of damage, actually. Please work. Of course. Well, actually, no, you've got a healing ability, so you should use it to ensure that at least Ivan survives so we can keep hitting him. Alright, that's fine. Alright, that'll take a bit before that one's back in play. Actually, wait, no, you've still got healing nonsense, and you're the only healer right now as well. Side drain. Ow. Alright, let's try getting Mia back up. Please tell me it'll be doable. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Come on. Alright, so Garrett's now useless. Great. Thank you! Ugh. Welp. Taking a bit of a risk running around like this, but... Oh right, I need to summon that first before I can actually use it, huh? Well, hit him, I guess. See what we can get away with. Alright, that at least eliminates one target. Oh, we just gotta wait for it to come back. Actually, this is probably our best bet to make sure we can stay alive. Cool. Alright, ransack. Please work this time. Thank you. And then Ivan almost gets knocked down as well. Great. Alright. Well, I guess this thing's gonna be knocked over before we can heal people, but that's okay. Hope all this experience I'm getting will be worth it. Alright, that'll have to do. And that requires Frost to get through, huh? Alright. That's easy enough. Alright, and there's the monster we need to kill. Alright, this should be interesting. Alright, let's set that up. Actually, you've got plenty of psi energy. May as well burn some of it. Hit up. Solid damage. Book bomb on Ivan. Alright then. Kinda surprised Ivan dodged it, but I'm not gonna complain. Go ahead and take a swing. Wonder how lucky we can get on that count. Oh, nice. Not quite. Well, it's asleep, so I don't have to think too hard on this one. There we go. Alright, so there's where I'm supposed to go. Somehow I'm supposed to get over to that. Well, if it's only one of you, I can probably take that without too much trouble. Huh. Looks like he didn't want to stick around for that either. Fair enough. Ew. Actually, it's been a while since I've saved, hasn't it? Whoops. Alright, nothing of interest that way. Well, you should be easy pickings. Alright, the tarantula falls easy. Lion bee should fall easy as well. There we go. Nice. Nothing doing that way. Where's the minecart? This. Oh, seriously, where is the minecart among all this? Huh. One of them just up and ran immediately. That's random. And nice and easy. Interesting. Am I able to get to that guy? I feel like I should be able to, but I don't see an obvious minecart. Unless... Ah, here we are. Let's see where this takes us. Alright, presumably we're supposed to go the other way, but hey, chance to grab a treasure chest. Dragon shield, huh? What's that do? Not bad. that we're placing? The bronze shield. I doubt it will do much better on somebody else. Oh yeah, definitely not. I'll have to sell it next chance I get. Alright, so I'm gonna need to flip that switch if I want to go any farther, but that's okay. Do that real quick. And it's not gonna be quick because that's random. Looking for allies, that's new. Yeah, may as well burn this while I'm here. Alright, that didn't do a whole lot. Suppose I shouldn't have expected it to do a whole lot. Huh, there we are. They fell awfully quick. Come on. There we go. Now we're good. Right as I'm about to get on that, huh? Well, at least we know how to deal with these two easily enough. So make things simple on us if we can. Nice. Sticky poison. Huh. This is my first time seeing the poison effect. Might be, actually. There we go. Alright, kill! Nice. Now where's this gonna take us? Alrighty. Before I get too far. That should do. Now. Let's go deal with the water monster. Alright, all the single target. Saved up for this guy. Hopefully there aren't too many more water monsters after this. Even if there are, I might want to save it after... Well, save it for another day, because it'll take us a while to get back out, won't it? Most likely. Hit it with the strong stuff again. We're gonna be able to double back and hit it in soon anyway, so that'll be fine. Just go pure off. Continue going pure offense. Still not dead yet, huh? Alright, some AoE, but nothing too... That's... Alright. And that's an anticlimactic way to take it down, but if it works, I guess. Okay, we are. Now I've just gotta get back. Well, to be fair, I suppose the exit is closer for this one than otherwise. 3? Oh, I see. Here we are. Cool. Move? Yeah, no. just head out this way. And a decent number of enemies. Well, they have been granting me more to work with as far as Psynergy, so I may as well burn it all, see what kind of nonsense we get. How powerful is Quake Spear again? A Quake Spear. Considering it hits basically everyone, not that. Starting to see why Mia hasn't used a whole lot of, well, Psynergy yet. Alright. Popped out here. Back over this way. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting all that. Okay, fine, we're fighting all that. And taking a lot of damage from the same, actually. Ugh. Yeah, I think we call it after this burst. Alright, that should help. Ow. Note to self, Mia, not as fast as bats. Well, you did just buff your physical damage, so may as well let him have it, right?
Are those supposed to be bats?
I think so.
Yeah. And I get those are skeleton warriors.
Something like that. Yeah.
Due to the
Brother, not now. Okay, almost there. Just follow the mine cart rail back. Alright, here we are. Alright, so we still haven't reached the end of it. But this looks like a solid place to call it for now. Give us something to work towards next time we jump into this. Alrighty then. So I guess we'll just hit the inn, just to keep things nice and tidy. And I guess from this point, we'll go ahead and call it, because this looks like a decent stopping point. I have no idea when we get any further along, so go ahead and save here. Alrighty. Spend points. There we are. Alrighty, so I guess then to give an overview as to how the next week's gonna look. Let's see. Anything unusual I have to worry about this week? I don't think so. So as far as I know, it should be relatively straightforward. So I guess to continue announcing it, since that this will end up being moved to Friday instead of Wednesday, the current plan as far as live streaming is concerned is to abandon the Wednesday time slot, as that day has started to become untenable. And we're going to move what we've been doing on Wednesday over to Friday. Naturally, that will mean Golden Sun will be primarily played on Fridays. However, given the circumstances, it made sense given that I wrapped up all the gameplay required for Xenoblade 2 yesterday. I didn't want to worry about another JRPG, so it made more sense to start what will be the more permanent Sunday stream slot, which was Riven, the sequel to Myst. So, we'll see how long that one takes us. How long to beat claims 10 hours, so seems fair given what I know about the game and given how long it'll take us to likely puzzle through everything in it. So, we'll see how that ends up going. For now then, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to it. I guess the only major deviation over the next couple of weeks is that the Friday time slot is going to look a little weird. Because next week, well, this upcoming Friday I should say, we're going to have an unusual circumstance to worry about because I had promised a lore talk stream for Xenoblade 2 once I had finished going through it, and that will take place. Although, to prime expectations for it, my plan is as follows. I'm going to start by discussing, okay, here's my understanding of the timeline, here's my understanding of the world, here's what I like about it, here's what I don't like about it. Effectively try to collate my thoughts. I suspect the time that I would have otherwise thrown at the Unscripted Channel's Let's Play editing will likely be thrown into preparation for that. That's what I'm expecting anyway. So we'll have that to look forward to. And then once that I've done that, I'll open it up to Discord conversation, and just to have something in the background, I'll probably just play Smash Bros. Or something. We'll see how it goes. So that's how I'm expecting it to generally go. The first half or so will be just solo stuff, just talking through everything there. And then the remainder can be just more open-ended, talk about whatever chat wants to discuss. Bearing in mind that I will try and catch up with chat before I jump into any Discord call to make sure that I've addressed everything. Unless it is directly relevant to what I'm discussing in the moment. I guess we'll see how it turns out. I'll be curious to see how it goes. There was already the question of whether I do it for Xenoblade 3, and honestly, too far away to say for certain, I'm leaning toward no. Because I suspect that, given how long it'll likely take to get through Xenoblade 3, since I won't have to worry as much about Let's Play content, I fully expect that it will not necessarily be required, if only because I'm going to have a lot to digest after I hit the credits. So, that's what I'm expecting. So, we'll see how it turns out. So, that's what we have to look forward to next Friday. The Friday after that, though, is also going to be weird because my plan for the next couple of weeks is to accomplish two things. First of all, I am nearing the end of what is required for video editing as far as the Valkyria Chronicles 4 playthrough. And by virtue of that, I'm going to make it a point to try and wrap up all the editing work required for that over the next 2 weeks. That's not the more important part for the Friday stream schedule, though, because I'm also going to try and finish up the Myst review for the review channel. The reason why that's relevant is because every year I do both an end-of-year channel update and a mid-year channel update for the review channel, usually live stream. And so I want to try and do something a little different this time, in that instead of doing it on a Sunday morning when most people are asleep, I'm thinking it makes more sense to try and just do it on an evening. So my plan is that I will stream on the 21st, but it is going to be on the review channel, and it will likely be an earlier time. I'll likely still put up a highlight reel or something else to that effect on this channel, just to make sure that there's something to show for my efforts here. But otherwise, the live streaming will likely take place over there instead of over here, and we'll be talking a bit more about what's been going on with the review channel and what can be broadly expected going forward there. Short version of that, I'm going to be leaning more into long-term projects, for better or worse, at least during the remainder of the summer. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much everything that needs to be said. So we're not going to see Golden Sun most likely for the next couple of weeks, but hey, given that we're going to be in media res as far as resolving the problems with this mine, probably for the best. Should be easy enough to get back into the swing of things by virtue of that, so we'll see how it plays out. For now then, we'll go ahead and see what chat's been up to, and then we'll call it a night. Let's see. Anything I missed before this point? Okay. And more talk on emulation. Let's see. The question about what we're doing after Riven. Yeah. Let's see. The request for Pikmin again. Let's see. The talk about Pokemon. Jay needs to play Gen 5. It is on the list to see to eventually. Honestly, if Pokemon Legends ZA wasn't announced, that probably would be the duo stream instead of Kalos, but it makes sense to me to try and get a familiarity with that region since we're going to be going to it now. After all, it was helpful to have played Platinum before starting on Legends Arceus, so we'll see how that plays out. You go to play Xenosaga, be okay to watch cutscenes, especially for episode 2. Alright, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. The main missions show 2.7 million people Dr. J reviews and unscripted. I mean, the Tears of the Kingdom review is doing better than usual, so... Actually, how much did it get on a given day? I think the peak For the Tears of the Kingdom review, what was the peak? For 7 days. Oh wait, that's the last 7 days. No, give me that. There we go. Okay, it got almost 600 at its peak, but that's still not ideal, I suppose, if I want to make a living off of it. Although I do have other ideas to try and move more into entertainment and make that more of a career, but at the same time, probably for the best that it's not my long-term plan. Well, well, let me put it this way. This is very much a hobby right now, and given how many people are competing for attention on the site, it would be very lucky if I did get to do this full time. So for now, treat it as a hobby, treat it as something fun, a nice way to, I guess, flex your creative muscles for the review channel, think about storytelling, and come up with ideas for your own projects, potentially. So that's how I'm treating it at the moment, treating it as something fun to do on the side. Definitely need to focus elsewhere on making sure I have a day job to maintain what I've got, though. Either way, let's see, what else is chat? Maybe Jay should read the Pokemon manga with X and Y. The X and Y manga is finished after all. Jay's brother needs to play Mario Kart 8 with us next time. I'll see if I can drag him into it. I do need to... Well, he doesn't have online mode for the Switch right now, so depending on what they announce for the Switch successor and however long that takes, I'm not going to press him on it, but still. See how it goes. And then...
There's also the matter of backwards compatibility.
Either way, my point stands.
What?
Yeah, thanks. Let's see, and then... Talk about Lou being silly with Canada, apparently wanting to recreate Fallout. The true villain strikes again, messing with houses to look for loot. Yep. Enough. Got turned to Google. Yep, so all the kerfuffle as I was trying to figure out whether I had missed something. Turns out, yes, I did. If you play Tales of Phantasia, play a fan translation of the SNES original or a fan translation of the PS1 remake. The official GBA translation is terrible. I believe in the official GBA translation mistranslated Ragnarok as kangaroo. What? I mean, I've seen terrible translations that were done in haste, but that's special. If you do play a Tales of game, you might need to mute the opening because some of the openings get copyrighted a lot. Well, I do occasionally get hit with copyright for music, but still, see how it goes. Let's see. Some of the early games replaced the J-pop song with an orchestral or instrumental of the J-pop, but at least in the US version. Tales of is like playing a classic shonen or fantasy anime as a game. I'm not sure how much I'd like it then, because I don't watch a lot of traditional shonen or fantasy stuff, but then again, although I don't know how, quote, traditional Frieren is, but still, that was more an exception to the rule. Looking forward to lore talk. Let's see. Sonic Forces stream when? Never. Let's see, what else is chat up to? I'll use the wiki on the lore talk, fair enough. You missed my Shiver comment? I'm not sure what that's referring to. Ah, here we are. Thoughts on Nintendo buying Shiver, the guys who ported MK11, MK1, and Hogwarts Legacy to Switch. Based on those titles, I believe it's a crapshoot as to how well the game turns out, but honestly, it makes financial sense for them to take one look at a studio that's already doing work to effectively get them their 30% on software sales and say, all right, well, we could have these guys just continue doing the work, or we can just buy into that wholesale. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see. You know, never isn't always never. It is never in this case, Lou. I see literally no reason to play Sonic 4. You would have to come up with a very compelling argument to convince me otherwise, which I don't think you're gonna. Especially with how many games I've got to play. I'm already going to torment myself with a bad Sonic game within the next few months. At least that one has meme potential. I think Embracer was selling. I don't think Embracer knows what they're doing. Because it seems like the objective at one point for Embracer was just, okay, let's grab up as much as we can and make a lot of good stuff out of it, or at least make a lot of stuff out of it. But then I think there was some issue on the investment side that meant stuff that they had hoped for, such as, I think, a major Lord of the Rings deal and some investor money, ended up falling through, and that just caused everything to, well, that just caused the bottom to fall out of their business model. So, thanks to that, Volition got shut down, so thanks for that. Although, to be fair, the Saints Row reboot, you get what you frickin' deserve, but still. How about Sonic Colors? It might be worth seeing through at some point, although I believe my only way to play it right now, at least at a frame rate that I'm happy with, would be the PC version, and... Actually, wait, does the PC version have Denuvo? Probably. You know what? I've got Steam up right now. Sonic Colors Ultimate? Yep, Denuvo. Stop putting Denuvo on your stuff, Sega. Ugh. I would have bought Persona 4 by now if you just removed the damn DRM. Why do you do this? At least I don't have to worry about the modern day Total Wars because those end up being trash anyway, so I guess it's okay if you put DRM on those because I'm not going to play them anyway. Oh man, I used to play the hell out of Total War. Might be worth digging out for a variety night. Although I doubt I could get far enough to really get far enough along. Or Lost World, don't you want to hear Baldy McNose here? I hear it enough from the brother already. I don't need to hear it from the game. Well, I'll let you bet on what Sonic game I'm talking about then. Either way. I'm not covering Frontiers. I'm not covering Frontiers, brother. Switch version is restricted to 30 FPS, which for a platformer, I want the ability to play myself in my entirety, not the Switch. The PC version has Denuvo.
Okay.
So that is a hard no until Denuvo's gone.
That same probably holds true.
Yes, if it has Denuvo, yes, not touching. She needs to play Heroes. We have played Heroes actually. We own the PC version. I don't know if it's here or back in Texas, but
Heroes?
Sonic.
Oh, Sonic Heroes.
You have the CD on you, or because I'm pretty sure you own that copy, right?
I think I brought it with me. Of course, we probably want to make sure that it works well.
That's easy enough to fix. Worst case scenario, since we own a copy, I have no qualms installing Dolphin and playing it that way. I have no more qualms doing that.
I would have thought you would have done something like get it from Abandonware or whatever.
Technically, that's what I would be doing, but... Because technically I'd be pirating the GameCube version, but you know what? I have a copy already. I feel morally justified since you're not selling it in stores right now.
Yeah, I think the reason that when I last played it, it occasionally had camera troubles when standing
yes,
still.
Yes, I do remember that part where you had to stay moving. Although your theory was because we had one of our old joysticks plugged in and that might have been throwing it off?
Yeah, because I've noted that in some other games I played as well.
It's possible.
Quite recently, a Sanctum, when we did that for
fun. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it may be attached to that. Try to experiment with that. If joystick unplugged helps the situation. We did get it.
Either way, Denuvo will die when better DRM is made, or when people get sick of the bullshit, but either way. People weren't sick of loot boxes until something really bad came along, and also, eventually things just reach a point of no return, because there is a reason why software like Valorant has never been installed on my hard drive, or computer, or anything like that, and why League of Legends currently isn't right now either, because they decided that their method for anti-cheat was to give kernel-level access! Literally more access to my computer than an admin! No! What are you thinking? No.
That definitely answers that one.
Kernel-level access means they have access to literally the most essential parts of the operating system, which, very effective to tell if you're cheating, also gives basically tells the company every single thing you're doing, and it's on all the time.
Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm in that situation or not?
I don't play Blizzard games right now. They don't deal with that much anti-cheat. I don't have Valorant anymore, yet it still says it's there. Yes, get rid of that, Lou, because that's still transmitting data to people, potentially. If it was installed by Riot Games, they are 100% owned by Tencent. The Chinese government probably has your data. Unironically.
The reason for bringing up Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm, depending on whether I do any of that on my end, considering some of the recent stuff I found out about Hearthstone.
Yeah, Lou, get rid of that anti-cheat. It is. If it were ever hacked, they could easily turn your computer into a botnet. If they haven't already. Basically used his computer to help someone DDoS. You illiterate fool. I'll explain later.
I finished.
Why is there higher level access than admin? Well, you don't necessarily want an admin to be able to flip a bad 0 and 1 in one place and completely destroy your operating system. So, it makes sense that there are some things that admins wouldn't have access to, by virtue of the fact that you want to at least maintain a minimum level of stability on your system. Because if the only people who should be theoretically messing around with the kernel are power users who are willing to take that risk and know what they're getting into and are usually directly programming into it. So, yeah. Kernel level anti-cheat is is unironically far worse than anything Denuvo could ever do. Denuvo just throws so many read operations that it allegedly reduces the lifespan of your solid state drives. But I learned my TeamU lesson, not Riot. Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, PC also has Valorant. Yeah, I'm never touching that game because I don't want kernel level access being granted to other people. No. I'm sure it's great for anti-cheat. I've heard that it's surprisingly lacking in cheats right now, but at the same time, I'm sat here going, I've won, but at what cost? Also, I tried to delete it from my computer forcefully, yet it's still there. And that's the problem with it. It is very hard to get rid of. And that's the other reason why I don't dare go near it. Because even if I wanted to get rid of it, yeah, no. I mean, kernel level access. It's going to be very hard to to get rid of it. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Supposedly, you can get rid of it through the control panel instead of add or remove programs. But at the same time, well, I don't know. Well, that seems to be what people are saying, but this is what I'm looking at from 4 years ago. But either way. Yeah, fun times. Imagine if all online games were like this. Yeah, unfortunately. The problem is that it's only going to take one instance, like the EA Battlefront 2 watershed moment, and the entire bottom's going to fall out from under it. So, my feeling is, all I have to do is just keep having fun with my single-player games off to the side that are not inflicted by stuff like annoying DRM or kernel-level anti-cheat. And I can just go on about my merry way and wait for the bottom to fall out, and eventually it takes care of itself. So, we'll see how it plays out, I suppose. Oh, man. So, yeah. Fun times abound. Either way, that was a tangent I didn't expect to go on, but still, guess that's all for now. So, we'll see how that ends up playing out. So, anything else that needs to be said? Probably not. So, next time we jump into Golden Sun, move it back around. It won't be for a while, given the circumstances, but we'll descend back into the mines, see what kind of trouble we end up running into. Hopefully Lou will have fun figuring things out. It looks like if you open control panel, it should be removable through that method. So control panel specifically, not the original Windows settings, although, yeah, if you type control panel in, let's see, and then hit uninstall a program, It seems like that's a more reliable way to get rid of stuff. I didn't realize I still had that installed. Sorry, just looking at the games I have installed through this. Fascinating. How many redistributables do I need for Microsoft Visual C++? Okay, how many of these do I have? Okay, to be fair, that's probably just the core components for someone playing, well, someone setting up for... Yeah, I did. It says some error happens. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry you have to go deal with that. Hopefully it won't require a complete computer wipe, but good luck to you. That's gonna be fun to disentangle. Either way, next time we jump into Golden Sun, we'll go further in the mines, and hopefully it'll turn out okay. Till then, thank you all for stopping by, and I'm gonna go drink some water so I can properly sleep and not wake up in a bad spot. And then I will see you all later. Well, I'm gonna see you all later regardless, but